Good day, I'm Theodore Henry, and this is your JIS News for Thursday, October 19, 2023. Jamaica's economy grew by 2.3% during the second quarter of this calendar year, while the unemployment rate remains at a record low 4.5%. Director General of the Statistical Institute of Jamaica, Statin, Carol Coy, gave the update during the agency's quarterly press briefing on Wednesday. She reported that growth of 2.2% was seen in the services industry, with the goods-producing industry having increased output of 2.6%. The Director General says the economy's performance demonstrates continued recovery. The economic recovery is also seen in the unemployment rate for July 2023, equaling the 4.5% outturn reported for April, the lowest unemployment rate in Jamaica's history. For 25 years, between 1990 and 2015, the unemployment rate averaged 13.9%. The country is now in a different, more positive single-digit unemployment paradigm. Statin's data shows 1,315,100 employed persons in July 2023.
Relative to the increase in the size of the labor force, most persons who gained employment were previously unemployed. Females accounted for 54.6% of the increase in employed persons. The number of employed females increased by 25,700 to 605,200, while the number of employed males increased by 21,400 to 709,900.
Employment increased across most occupational groups, except for skilled agricultural and fishery workers. There is also good news for the country's credit rating, with Moodys Investors Service upgrading the Government of Jamaica's long-term issuer and senior unsecured ratings from B2 to B1. The International Credit Ratings Agency also revised its outlook for Jamaica from stable to positive. According to a statement from the Ministry of Finance, this reflects Moody's analysis that the government maintained a steadfast commitment to sustainable fiscal policy even as it faced various external shocks. The ratings agency cites the government successfully reversing the increase in debt levels caused by the COVID-19 pandemic while effecting fiscal policies that support the continued improvement in debt metrics. Jamaica's debt level is now well below pre-pandemic levels, declining more than 30 percentage points to 78% in 2022 and expected to continue that downward trajectory. Finance Minister Dr. Nigel Clark says Moody's upgrade is yet another testament to the effectiveness of the government's economic policy framework in improving Jamaica's economic independence and creating an environment that is attractive to investment and that supports jobs and growth. This economic policy framework, he says, has been principled, unwavering, and disciplined, and today the Jamaican economy is stronger as a result. Jamaica and other CARICOM countries have formed a strategic partnership with Canada to work together on key areas for development. It is one of the outcomes of the Canada-CARICOM Summit, which is being held in Ottawa under the theme Strategic Partners for a Resilient Future. Prime Minister Andrew Holness is among regional leaders attending the summit. The collaboration is being welcomed as a measure to achieve greater stability, sustainability, and economic growth for participating countries.
Deepening and strengthening our relationship will help us tackle urgent challenges together, creating good jobs, ending poverty, growing the middle class, making life more affordable.
It will facilitate implementation of joint action, decisions and agreements on specific thematic priorities, including health, environment, defense, trade, development, and finance.
Among the discussions taking place at the Canada-CARICOM Summit are matters to do with trade and investment, climate resilience, access to finance, regional security collaboration, and the urgent situation in Haiti. More than 200 residents in north-central Clarendon are set to benefit from a $21 million rural electrification program, REP, project. Two communities, Citron Street and Cottage Hill, are to receive wiring and installation to access regularized electricity. Minister of Science, Energy, Telecommunications and Transport, Darrell Vaz, led a recent tour of the communities. He says the project is expected to start in early November.
The tweak to what we are doing now is the fact that we realize that so many people wanted to regularize but just cannot afford the wiring cost to do so. So that is something that we've included in the contract. So no citizen will be asked to pay for the wiring.
The Rural Electrification Program is administered by the Jamaica Social Investment Fund, JIS. Member of Parliament for North Central Clarendon, Robert Morgan, has welcomed the initiative, which he says is a critical need for the two communities.
None of these communities have proper electricity. A lot of them had to be, in one case, run a line 600 meters from across the valley. Many of them are using electricity in a way that is contrary to the law. And we want to regularize them so that they can feel a part of the society.
And finally, breast cancer screening and treatment services have been boosted at the Cornwall Regional Hospital with the installation and commissioning of a new mammography machine. The new machine was acquired through a partnership with the International Atomic Energy Agency, IAEA, and is valued at $47 million.
It is one of two that has been secured at a cost of some 47 million Jamaican dollars each. One is here at Cornwall Regional Hospital, another at the Kingston Public Hospital, which we have not officially yet commissioned. So this is the first of two stops.
During the recent official opening of the retrofitted mammography unit at Cornwall Regional, the Health and Wellness Minister said these developments were creating an advantage in Jamaica's fight against breast cancer. As the country observes Breast Cancer Awareness Month, Minister Tufton is calling on women to do their regular screening to ensure early detection and the best health outcome. Breast cancer is the leading cause of cancer-related deaths in women, with between 300 to 350 women in Jamaica dying from complications each year. Dr. Tufton says the government is committed to solving the problem by expanding resources for screening and treatment and promoting lifestyle changes that are geared towards prevention. And that's it for JIS News Today. I'm Theodore Henry. Thanks for watching.